What's up, everyone? Vincent here from Hidden Gems, this time with the artist Lorde and her new album that just dropped today, Solar Power. This one was definitely different compared to the last two albums that she's done. The last two albums she's done had more electronic feel. I don't like the word electronic. More of like a production on the tracks, like more synthetic instruments, nothing acoustic really, more production based, more synths, more add-ins like that. With this album, it's more straightforward and more of an acoustic build with just her singing with an acoustic guitar going, and then later on adding additional instruments, maybe a choir, maybe a bass, some sort of programming like synthetic sounds and stuff like that to make the songs a little bit different, but not as overproduced like her other songs. And you can just tell the difference when you play Royals, when you play Greenlight, and then you play Solar Power. The singles from all the last three albums that she's had, are just completely different sounding. So I recommend definitely going back to her records, listening to what she used to do and what she did with this record, and you can definitely tell it's a night and day feel. Overall, I really like the album. Every song kind of sounded the same, but it had its own different sound as well. So you'll have to look in for those key points and be like, okay, this is different from this song, this is different from that song. But overall, the basis of the songs is just her singing with an acoustic guitar to start, or just with a simple instrument, and then it progresses to something with added instruments, or just keeps it to the simple basis of it's her and acoustic guitar. So if you liked her older stuff with the sounds, the synthetics like ribs and Greenlight and all that other stuff, this album is definitely going to be different from that. So definitely mentally prepare yourself that this is a normal Lorde album, which is still a really good album. Still really enjoyed it, but it's definitely different. And this album is more personal, from what I can tell. Like all of her other albums have been personal about her personal what's going on with her personally and everything that's going on with her in those past albums. But this one is more about growth, saying like what she wanted when she was a teen is now different now, and also like that basis of that she's acknowledging that things are different for her now. She's not the same artist, she's not the same person, and saying that like I don't want to be, from what I got, that pop star that everybody wants me to be. It's not my time anymore. I just want to kind of do what I want to do and then move forward from there. So a completely different feel from that compared to, again, Royals and compared to Solar Power. There's completely different singles, and the singles definitely fill out the album. So if you like Solar Power, definitely listen to this whole album all the way through and get that really good feel of what she's trying to portray in this record. So again, a lot more development, a lot more for saying like what I want in the past is what I want now, and just further development. But for me, the tracks that I liked the most were the single Solar Power. Just a lot of more, again, just acknowledging what's been happening with her past and how she doesn't want that anymore moving forward. Good progression through the song. So it starts out with her singing with the simple acoustic guitar, like I mentioned before, then progresses to adding bass and the different sounds, and then also seems like she added either an overdubbing of her vocals or a more of like a church choir to the end of the song, just to bring more volume and bring more difference in the song out forward. So Solar Power was my favorite single. For the Hidden Gems, The Path, super deep song from Lorde, saying she didn't like the fame, how people labored her as a savior, and she's now saying like I'm not a savior for what you were going through personally in your life. I just sang about what I was going through personally. If it helped you, great, but that's not my forte anymore. This is just what I want to do moving forward. Saying make your own path and try and find a way to save yourself, but of course using music to help find those growing path forwards, but saying like don't rely on me to try and make a change in your life. Definitely try and do something on your own. um, like the music with it, she definitely had some good dubbed guitars with the woodwind at the beginning, just bringing it all forward, then adding drums, then the band comes in to close out the song. So again, another song that starts out simple but then progresses into something different. And also like the double tracking of the vocals in the first verse and just differentiating parts of the song. So that was the song The Path. The other song I liked a lot was California. Another song about her, how she said she wanted the fame at 15 and 16. She wanted this, she wanted that. Then as soon as she got it, she realized that she wanted something different as she got older and up into this age, that she wanted to go back to New Zealand, make things simple, and kind of, you know, move forward with her life instead of sitting with the glitz and the glam and everything that is Hollywood, that is California, and so on and so forth. Unusual for an artist to open up like that, saying like, I got what I wanted when I was younger. I don't want it anymore. Still want to do what I want to do, but want to keep moving forward. So really like that and her openness on the song California. And I liked again how calm it is, the backing vocals, just the carry and the pre-chorus. So this is more of a deeper song, which a lot of people probably won't understand because she went through the fame and now she wants to do what she wants to do moving forward. But really good job by her, and also again being really personable with the song California. Another personable song with her is The Man with the Axe, a song about finding someone that understands and has an escape from that reality that she has with the whole Hollywood, with the whole glitz and glamour, and just being able to be with somebody in a dark room and just being herself and being able to just open up herself just in general. Like the calmness of the track, which is a general feel for the whole album, just the whole album's calm, but for this one again, the calmness of the track was really good, and Lorde just hits all the vocal parts that you can tell that she wanted to hit and just carries the song forward from there. It's another deep song here from Lorde, The Man with the Axe. And then the song that I liked last was Big Star. This was described as more about being a song about her dog that passed. And anybody that's a dog lover, and if you've looked at other videos of mine, you'll see that my dog's in the back, not in this one because he wanted to be in the room today, he wanted to be out. But just a song that a lot of people would understand if you have a pet, have an animal. It's another like for you to love something as much as they love you back, and then not even be able to talk to them or have a discussion. It's just that understanding, which I got from the song, being like, this animal, this creature is like a best friend to you, even though you can't talk to it, you just have that connection. So love the song Big Star just for that, just for all the animal lovers. So overall, again, really like the album. Completely different from other records, so if you're expecting the same Lorde, it's not, which I liked as a seeing growth from an artist and her realizing that her sound and her development has changed. So really like that overall. But again, the songs I liked the most were Solar Power as a single, Hidden Gems were The Path, California, The Man with the Axe, and Big Star. As always, like the video, leave any comments about any other artists you want me to dive into or have a discussion about Lorde's changes. Feel free to comment with that. And as always, subscribe to the channel if you want to keep getting updates on other artists that I will be diving in as well. Thanks, guys.